Hey everybody, it's JoeDoom back for another video. Today is super exciting because today I'm doing an unboxing of something amazing. My cameras that I've been using is the Sony, I remember the model number, it was a Sony 4K Handycam, and I actually sold that one. And the other one that I use for my vlogging, instead of carrying a big camcorder, is this Sony CyberShot. And the reason I got this one is because it had the screen that flipped up and everything, and it was amazing, and I used it a lot. But both of those are being replaced today because, let's see here, what day is today? Monday. On Thursday, I placed an order for a brand new camera that came out, the Sony ZV1. It's the only camera that I can actually remember the model number offhand. And it came in today. Ta-da! We're doing an unboxing, and I'm so excited. Quick story before that, though. The day it got released, it was on Thursday. It was payday. I was waiting for Doom Angel to transfer funds from the account that it gets deposited in to the main account. And as soon as it happened, I went back to the Best Buy app, and they were sold out. I was like, no! So I looked around on the internet, see what other places sold it before they sold out, and I found out that Amazon and B&H Photo sold it. So I went with B&H Photo, and they got it to me relatively quickly. And I placed the order. I was confused because it said it was in stock, and then it said that when it gets in stock, we'll ship it to you. So I called them up, and they said, oh yeah, it says that, but we got a shipment coming in later this afternoon. You'll have it in a couple days. Sweet. So, and then I went back to Best Buy so I can go like, yeah, I got mine, and they were back in stock. So it was really weird. But it doesn't matter because I have it. Here it is. We are going to unbox it right now. The first thing right on top of the box is your instruction manuals and lots of reading, which I will be going over because I love this stuff. I've actually been, for about a week, been reading the instruction manual online. That's how much of a nerd I am. So this opens up just like this, and ooh, it's got a nice packaging in there. Let's see what we got in here. Aha! First thing I pulled out is this. This is the windscreen for the microphone. And how that works is right there. It's got an attachment that you can actually slide into the hot shoe on the camera, and this will cover the microphone. And I'll show you that in just a minute. Got a charging cable. Comes with a battery that's removable, so you can put it into a charger if you have multiple. And I think it's the same battery that this uses as well. So that's... Actually, let me find out. I'm not going to get the two confused. Yes, they are identical. They are exactly the same battery. Okay, the box is empty now. Whee! And the moment of truth. Ooh. Oh, yes. There it is. The Sony ZV1. Get out of here. I'm already getting fingerprints on the screen. Let me just show you the differences in the front. See, this seems like the lens is more offset from the center than this one. This seems to be pretty center. Yeah. But on top, let me show you the features on top. The flash. This is the flash on the old one. This is the microphone on the new one. And that is going to come in handy. There's a viewfinder that pops out in the old one, and it's been replaced with a hot shoe, which is great because one of the things I use on my Sony Handycam is the Sony stereo microphone. And it just slid right on top. Tighten it down, and it will produce great audio. And it can be one directional, or you can do a like an omnidirectional type of sound. It's not quite omni, but it's better than just having it like this. But I always had it like this. So this can now go in here, and I will show you. So you just take this out here. That's a nice cover. I'm going to hold on to that. And then you just slide this in. Ooh, it's stiff because it's brand new. Woohoo! Very nice. It looks kind of ridiculous, but it's going to do the job beautifully. And Just like the other camera, the screen flips out. However, it does not flip out upwards. It flips out to the side. And it also rotates, which is very nice. It doesn't go down in this direction. It goes back. But it does go down. You just have to work with it. And what's really nice is that if you don't want the screen to be out and scratched, you can actually just flip it in just like that, and the screen is protected. So one of the nice things is that if you close this, it's not going to get scratched, and it's still recommended that you have a camera case. You know, you always should have something like that, but in case you just have it in your pocket, you don't have to worry about that getting scratched. And there is a setting that when you close it like this, it will turn the camera off. I think that's really, really cool. Another feature that I really like is that not only do you have the on and off buttons, but unlike this one, the record button for videos is back here. It's small, it's kind of hidden, especially if you're, you have it on a tripod and you're like, oh, where is the record button? And you get it out of alignments and it mess up your shot. It was kind of annoying. This one, let me get this out of the way. This one has not only the shutter button and the zoom, but it also has a very nice, equally sized record button. Is it about? Yeah, it's about the same size, and it's easily identifiable, and it's great. There's also, I think, this is a feature that I'm going to get into later, because after I'm done doing this part of the unboxing, I'm going to do an initial test part of the video, and it's going to be hopefully amazing. I'm going to switch over from my phone, which I'm using right now, to this, and hopefully you'll be able to see and hear a difference. Down here is the battery chamber and SD card slot, and I'm not going to put it in there just yet, but I do have the battery, as you saw, and I do have an SD card ready to go. You have the place for the tripod to mount it on. Over here you have your... one thing that this camera does that the other one does not is it has an audio in. So you can actually have an external microphone if it doesn't fit in the hot shoe that you can actually plug in here and have better possible audio than what this would pick up. You also have... Ooh, these are stiff because it's brand new. You have the multi-out, which is a micro USB, and you use that to charge and also to export onto a computer if you so choose to do it that way. And then you have your mini HDMI port as well. One of the things I really like is that there is not only is there a grip right here, but there is a little grip right here. So you could be going like this, and that's actually very nice to hold. And of course, this would be out, and I'd be talking like this. It'd be like, hello, blah, 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 blah. So that's very nice. And the functions on the back are relatively similar. So I like that. That's a nice feature. So that was the unboxing portion of the video. And now we are going to transition into the practical test of the camera. So let's see and hear the difference now. Ta-da! This is now on the Sony ZV1. Now, I don't know what this video is going to look like or what the audio is going to sound like until I get it into editing, so hopefully this sounds and looks good. So when I first started messing with it, I turned it on, and the way that one of the settings was set, it was cropping really tight in the video. So I forgot what it was. I think it was like I don't remember actually. It was a setting that I changed, and it actually turned out to be getting a bigger frame, which I kind of like. I'm sure I can use the more cropped frame for certain things, but I wanted to get rid of that for the general idea. I think one of them was defocusing or something, background defocusing. No, it wasn't it. But I have that on. If you take a look at the background, if I get closer, you can see that the background actually gets blurred out. And when I move further away, then it gets a little clearer. Let me go ahead and show you that. See, the background is blurred, and sorry for the camera shake. I'm going to push the button. Ta-da! You see, now it's all clear and everything. Oh, it's trying to focus. Oh, geez. And then background defocus. There you go. Now I'm going to try to see if this works. It's like the product display mode, and bam! Oh, that's really quick. And back to me. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it changes the brightness or something like that, because if you take a look at this, I go like that, it focuses on it, and then all of a sudden it starts to get dark. It's not too much of a difference, but still, I would like to have it just the same as when you look at me, and then bam, have it say like that instead of it trying to focus it into a different brightness. I was messing with the settings, and there's a lot of stuff you could do with this camera. A lot of stuff. I was doing some of the button customizations. On the very top of it, there is a custom button, which I actually just showed you, which was the background defocusing mode. There was 3 others on the back side of the camera where you can, pick and choose what kind of settings you want, and it's actually very, very nice and very handy to have. I think, what were the 3 that I chose? I chose audio levels as one. You can switch on and off the audio levels on the monitor. High frame rate setting. There's like 3 different settings, or you can choose how many frames per second you're going to be shooting. I chose that as a shortcut key, and I forgot what I chose for the other one. It doesn't really matter. It's just I did something, but I don't remember what it was because I haven't played with it yet. That's about it that I can tell you about with this camera right now. I am now going to go out and try the high definition, not high definition, what's it called? The high frame rate setting. And I'm going to be bringing along my lightsaber. I'm not going to be using this blade. I'm not going to be using the full length blade. Hopefully we can get some really cool slow motion shots. It's nighttime right now, so it's hopefully, I think it's nighttime. Yeah, it's nighttime. So hopefully you're going to get some really cool shots, and maybe try a few other things. Maybe try to find like a water feature or something. It'd be really nice if it was raining. That way you can really see how slow everything looks. And alright, well, I'm going to stop yammering. I'm going to go out there and do a field test. Let's go! Alright, so right now I'm in the middle of nowhere. I actually am going to be trying out the slow motion, high frame rate setting, and I brought my lightsaber with me. So I want to get some cool shots. I'm going to do some, fancy little twirls like that. See if I can get a nice good shot. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. See if I can get this done before I get eaten alive by mosquitoes or anything else that's out here. So it's a new day. The high frame rate video that I didn't exactly work the way I wanted. I'm going to try to find something that will actually demonstrate how the high frame rate works. Right now I'm actually looking to get some food because I'm hungry and I just had some medical tests done, so I wasn't able to eat. And people are driving stupid right now. Oh my goodness. So anyways, I'm going to, I wanted to test out this car vlogging style, and one thing that I noticed is that since these lenses are polarized, I cannot really see the viewfinder very well. But when I lift my sunglasses up like that, I'd be like, oh, hello. I just can't really tell if I'm dark or light or anything when I have these glasses on, so that's interesting. So my idea for the high frame rate test is I'm going to try to find like a water feature, like a fountain or something like that, just so you can see how slow the frames can get, how slow the video can get. Blech, I cannot talk right now. So you can see how slow the video gets, and I was kind of hoping it would rain because I thought it'd be really cool just to be standing underneath the umbrella and seeing not only the slowness of the rain, but also the slowness of the water that's coming off of the umbrella, which is slower than the regular rain. So anyways, people are starting to be really weird at their driving, so I'm going to stop recording and concentrate. And ooh, Chipotle. Okay, I know what I'm eating. All right, so I found a good place to test out the high frame rate video with this fountain over here. I'm gonna show you the 3 different features. I'm gonna show you the slowest frame rate, gonna show you the medium, and then the frame rate that is gonna be the general like slow motion. So that's gonna be like slow motion, super slow motion, and ultra slow motion. So let's go take a look at that right now. So once again, it's a new day. I'm going to be testing out, I was going to test out the, what would be considered time-lapse, but there's not really a time-lapse feature on the camera. There is interval shooting, but I didn't feel like going into, you know, my editing software and putting every single picture in the time frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this video in a nice high frame rate, even though it doesn't really need to be, and then I'm going to speed it up just so you can see kind of like if this regular video could be sped up to look like good time-lapse video. So, here we go! Well, I think that about does it for this unboxing slash field test for the Sony ZV1. I did everything that I think I should cover. There's a lot more that this camera can do, but I covered the things that I was most excited about. Some things worked, some things didn't because I didn't understand how to set it up. So hopefully you got the gist of it. And but one thing I do want to do one more time is the showcase, the object showcase, with one of my favorite things, sushi! Oh yeah! I'm very hungry, so I'm very excited. One more shot of that, very nice. And here comes another shot of me holding sushi, which is my ending shot. So anyways, if you're interested in the Sony ZV1, definitely check it out. It's a great camera. I'm very excited about having this for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.